Have you ever felt like you're living the same day over and over again? Trapped in a loop of familiar thoughts, repetitive feelings, and predictable outcomes. You wake up, you go through the motions, and you end up right back where you started, wondering if this is all there is. This feeling of being stuck, what ancient traditions call samsara, the endless cycle of suffering and rebirth, isn't just a philosophical concept. It's a neurological and energetic reality. Neuroscience now confirms that a staggering 95% of who you are by the time you're in your mid-30s is a set of memorized behaviors, unconscious habits, and conditioned emotional responses. You are literally running on a subconscious program. This program, deeply embedded in your neural architecture, dictates most of your decisions, reactions, and perceptions, creating a reality that is simply a reflection of your past. But what if I told you that this cycle is not your destiny? What if the very fabric of reality is designed to help you break free? The truth is, your existence is not meant to be a flat line of repetition. It is a dynamic process of transformation, orchestrated not by random chance, but by an intelligent, infinite field of potential that is responding to you in every single moment. This transformation happens through subtle yet profound shifts in your perception, in the moment-to-moment decisions you make about where you place your attention. This isn't about grand sweeping gestures. It's about the quiet, internal pivot from unconscious reactor to conscious creator. We are here today to explore this journey through the lens of quantum physics and neuroscience, to reveal how the simple act of changing your inner world, your energy, your frequency, fundamentally reorganizes your outer world and awakens a wisdom that has been dormant within you all along. This is your guide to remembering your true power. The solution to breaking these unconscious loops lies in understanding the fundamental nature of reality itself, a nature revealed by quantum physics. For over a century, the double-slit experiment has shown us a truth so profound it shatters our classical understanding of the world. When scientists observe particles like electrons, they behave as predictable, solid matter. But when they are not observed, they exist in a wave of infinite possibilities. What does this mean for you? It means your focused attention, your consciousness, is the force that collapses waves of potential into the experiences and things you call your reality. You are the observer. The moment you truly grasp this, you move from being a character in a pre-written story to being the author of the story itself. The mechanism for this change is a shift in frequency. Everything in the universe, including you, is energy vibrating at a specific frequency. Your emotions and thoughts are not just abstract feelings. They are measurable energetic signatures that you broadcast into the quantum field. When you are stuck in a loop, you are broadcasting the same frequency of guilt, shame, fear, or lack day after day. And the quantum field, which operates on the law of resonance, dutifully returns to you experiences that match that frequency. To create a new reality, you must broadcast a new signal. This requires you to generate the feelings of your desired future in the present moment. You don't wait for success to feel abundant. You generate the feeling of abundance to attract success. This isn't faking it. It's activating a state of being. You are using your body as a tuning fork, adjusting your energetic frequency to resonate with a potential reality that already exists in the quantum field, waiting for you to call it forth. This is the first and most crucial step. To stop being an effect of your past reality and start being the cause of your future one. To truly become the cause, you have to go deeper and confront the primary obstacle: your own identity. The person you believe yourself to be is, for the most part, a story constructed from past emotional experiences. Your subconscious mind, the seat of that 95% of your behavior, doesn't know the difference between a real event and a powerfully felt emotion. Every time you have a strong emotional reaction, your brain releases a cascade of chemicals. Over time, your body cells can become literally addicted to these chemical states. If you've spent years living in a state of anxiety, your body gets used to the cortisol and adrenaline. It becomes your baseline, your normal. This creates a powerful feedback loop. You think thoughts that produce those chemicals, which makes you feel the way you've always felt, which then causes you to think more of the same thoughts. Your identity becomes inseparable from this emotional state. You don't just feel anxious. You say, I am an anxious person. This is where epigenetics offers a stunning insight. Studies have shown that these long-term emotional states, these very signals from your consciousness, can actually influence your gene expression. You are signaling your genes to rewrite your physical reality based on your repetitive, unconscious state of being. The challenge, then, is monumental. You are not just changing your mind. You are asking your body to give up an addiction to a familiar emotion. You are asking your cells to believe in a future that your senses have never experienced, while every part of your biological memory is screaming for the familiar comfort of the past. This is the great work, to disidentify from the personality that lives in the past, and to begin embodying the one that exists in the future. Let's make this practical. How do you initiate this rapid shift and break the addiction to the old self? The process begins with radical self-awareness. You cannot change a program you don't know you're running. The first step is to become a conscious observer of your own thoughts and feelings without judgment. Throughout your day, begin to ask, what am I feeling right now? What thought produced this feeling? Is this feeling familiar? Does this state of being belong to the future I want to create? Or is it an echo from my past? By simply noticing, you are pulling these unconscious processes into the light of your awareness. You are applying the observer effect to your own inner world. The moment you observe the program, you are no longer the program. You are the consciousness observing it. The second step is to consciously withdraw your energy from that old state. This means making a powerful decision that you will no longer invest your life force into thoughts and feelings that do not serve you. You starve the old personality of the energy it needs to survive. The third and most powerful step is to generate a new state of being. This requires more than just a fleeting positive thought. You must ask yourself, what would the person I want to become feel like? How would they walk, talk, and think? Would they feel worthy, abundant, free? Then, you must find a way to generate that feeling in your body right now. Close your eyes. Rehearse the feeling of gratitude for something that has not yet happened. Feel the sense of wholeness as if your healing is already complete. By doing this, you are sending a new, coherent signal to your body and to the quantum field. You are reconditioning your body to a new mind and signaling new genes in new ways. This isn't a one-time event. It is a daily practice of becoming. You are literally rewiring your brain and reconfiguring your biology to match a new destiny. As you begin this practice, you move into a more advanced understanding of creation. It's not just about changing one aspect of your life. It's about becoming a new multidimensional self. The quantum field is not just a mechanism for getting things. It is the source of all that is. Ancient traditions like Vedanta philosophy understood this, teaching that Atman, the individual self or consciousness, is identical to Brahman, the ultimate universal reality. In this view, you are not separate from the field of infinite potential. You are the field, experiencing itself as an individual. The greatest challenge you will face on this path is energetic incoherence. This is when your heart and your mind are in opposition. Your mind may hold the intention for abundance, but your heart and body are still vibrating with the energy of lack and unworthiness. You think one thing and feel another. This creates a chaotic, weak, and incoherent electromagnetic signature. The universe receives mixed signals and can only reflect that incoherence back to you. The key to powerful creation is coherence, bringing your brain and heart into alignment. When your thoughts are aligned with clear intention and your emotions are elevated with feelings of love, gratitude, and joy, you create a powerful, coherent electromagnetic signal that radiates out into the field. Your brain is the electrical charge, and your heart is the magnetic charge. Together, they create a state of being that is more powerful than any single thought or feeling alone. This state of brain and heart coherence is the biological signature of creation. It's when you are no longer trying to create from a place of separation, of wanting something you don't have. Instead, you create from a place of wholeness, of being one with the potential you are choosing. You are no longer praying for a future. You are commanding it from a state of elevated being. This is the shift from the Newtonian model of cause and effect to the quantum model of causing and effect. You become a vortex of creation, collapsing time and space, drawing experiences to you effortlessly, because your entire being has become a vibrational match to the reality you desire. So how do you integrate this profound work into the messiness of daily life? It's about creating a rhythm of remembrance. You don't need to meditate for hours a day. The power is in frequent, short moments of realignment. Set alarms on your phone or use everyday cues, like walking through a doorway or waiting for a traffic light, to pause and check in with your energy. In that moment, ask yourself one simple question. Who am I being right now? Am I being the old self, driven by the hormones of stress and survival? Or am I being my future self, living from a state of creation and joy? If you find you've slipped back into the old program, don't judge yourself. That is the old program trying to reassert itself. Simply acknowledge it, and in that same moment, consciously choose to change your state. Take 3 deep breaths, and with each breath, bring to mind a clear intention and an elevated emotion. Feel gratitude flood your body. Feel the joy of your future realized. This simple act, repeated throughout the day, begins to create a new neurological and biological default. Now I invite you to make this interactive. Right now, pause and do this with me. Close your eyes if it's safe to do so. What is the dominant feeling present in your body? Name it. Is it an echo from yesterday's stress or a memory of a past hurt? Acknowledge it. Now, let it go. And for the next 60 seconds, deliberately cultivate the feeling of your future self. What does freedom feel like in your chest? What does wholeness feel like in your heart? Breathe that feeling in. Let it fill every cell. By doing this, you are actively participating in your evolution. You are proving to yourself that you can change your state at will, which is the foundation of creating your reality. As you consistently practice this, your outer world will begin to shift. But this is often where the most significant challenge arises, stabilizing your new state in the face of old reflections and inner doubt. Your 3D reality is, by its nature, a lagging indicator. It is an echo of your past energetic broadcasts. For a time, you may be holding the frequency of abundance while your bank account still reflects lack. You may be embodying health while your body still shows symptoms of illness. This is the critical test. It is the moment where the old self and the ego will rise up with all their power, screaming that this isn't working. It will present you with evidence from your senses and say, "See? Nothing has changed. You're just fooling yourself." This is the point where most people give up and revert to the familiar program. But this is precisely when you must hold the vision with unwavering faith. This is where you must trust the unseen more than the seen. And the quantum field will begin to send you signs that your new signal has been received. You'll start noticing synchronicities. You'll overhear a conversation that gives you the exact answer you needed. A book will fall off a shelf with a crucial piece of information. The perfect opportunity will appear out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. They are feedback. They are winks from the universe, telling you that reality is reorganizing itself around your new state of being. The biblical text states that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. In quantum terms, faith is the unwavering emotional and mental state that holds a potential reality in place until it solidifies into experience. When doubt arises, you must learn to see it for what it is, a neurological program from the past. You must choose to feel gratitude for the synchronicities, no matter how small, as evidence that your new reality is on its way. You are stabilizing a new energy, and it requires you to be more committed to your future than you are to your past. We have traveled from the depths of unconscious programming to the infinite potential of the quantum field. We've seen that the feeling of being stuck is not a life sentence, but a neurological habit that can be broken. You have learned that you are the observer, whose focused attention collapses possibility into reality. You now understand that your work is not to struggle or force outcomes in the outer world, but to master your inner world, to achieve a coherent state of being where your thoughts and feelings are aligned with your desired destiny. This is the journey of remembering who you truly are. You are not the body that has been conditioned by the past. You are not the mind that runs on a loop of familiar thoughts. You are the consciousness that animates both. You are a fractal of the infinite intelligence that orchestrates the cosmos, gifted with the power to choose your reality by choosing your energy. The transformation is already underway within you. Every time you choose a new thought, every time you generate an elevated emotion, you are casting a vote for a new future. Trust the subtle shifts. Celebrate the synchronicities. They are the evidence that you are realigning with the intelligent design of the universe. Your only responsibility from this moment forward is to decide who you are going to be. Forget what the world has told you that you are. Go into the silence, connect with the infinite field of potential within you, and ask, what is the greatest expression of myself I can be today? And then, practice being that person. Your personal reality is waiting to be transformed by you. The quantum field is not outside of you. It is within you, awaiting your command. Begin now. The field is always listening. If this message resonated with you, and you are ready to continue this journey of remembering your true self, subscribe to this channel. Every video is created with the deep intention to support you in becoming the conscious creator of your life.